For too long have we lived as strangers to one another, divided by walls built to keep us safe. But now, with the completion of the chiral network, we may at last move forward as a people united. Today we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation. A new nation for a new world. The United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people. Let there be no more walls between us, nor masks to hide who we are. Let there be a new America. An America where we can face one another, where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. The old ways die hard, but I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and embrace our future. The Death Stranding is a part of that past. An enduring shadow, a constant reminder of what could have been. That we stand here today is testament, not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together, to the bonds between us, to our collective greatness. All things must come to an end, ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope, and reject despair, we will endure. President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha America Strand, sacrificed everything in their pursuit of hope that we, the people, might be whole again. That they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness. But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the chiral network and in our hearts. We will always remain connected. There is another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized. America still needs that hero. That person without whom we would not be here. Now, the name is unimportant, but you know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole again. And while you and I will eventually pass on, we will be...
Going somewhere, Sam? Tired of being the unsung hero?
No, I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you. Huh. This doesn't bother you anymore? Well, that's great. Now, wouldn't you like to know how we brought you back from the beach? We were going to use the doll, but didn't have one handy, which is when I remembered something else.
Not what I think it is.
Yes. What could be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately...
It didn't work.
Yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
A month on the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging. In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Die Hardman reminded us about the revolver. So, we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Lochner via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you. But it's not so easy to send multiple individuals to another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all. The President must have known all of this would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Amelie, she said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it. Oh, Sam. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug. Got something else to tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff. BB's mother's name was Lisa Bridges, Cliff's common-law wife.
Lisa Bridges?
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces.
Yep, there he
Quite
is.
good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant was put out, but he was later found dead. Turned out some people die harder than others, though. Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity. But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one besides us with access privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The president's got some dirty, dirty laundry. I don't trust him, but I'll work with him if that's what it takes. We'll talk later.
Sam. I don't expect you to forgive me. But would you hear me out? I killed Captain Clifford Unger. I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. But I didn't. I did it for her. Because I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me. Everything. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please, let me finish. The captain saved my life. You know why they call me Die Hardman. Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him as much as I loved her. And when he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me, to make it right. And why shouldn't he? Why didn't he? He couldn't save his kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back. I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America, he remembered who he was. And he forgave me. God! But I don't deserve it, God damn it! There is no atoning for what I've done. Damn, God! But maybe this is the next best thing. Maybe he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time. He wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die Hardman.
No, he didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal. And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. And yeah, the old ways die hard. But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
Thank you, Sam.
Hey, Sam. Been waiting for you.
Lou? Dead?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least. The decommissioning order finally came through. Can't risk necrosis. The body can't stay here. I thought you might want to take care of it. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order. And there are laws about that kind of thing, now that we're a nation. just couldn't bring myself to do it. But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either. Not me.
All right. I'll go to the incinerator.
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly. I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right. Absolutely.
This game just keeps on fucking trucking. I thought we were done. What the hell, bruh? The end credits already showed up and still not done. Holy crap.
Thanks for everything. How's the weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella. I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry, I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the official approval.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wait, there's something I have to tell you. I didn't shoot Higgs. Couldn't pull the trigger. So I let him choose. Death or eternal solitude on the beach.
Fair enough. You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find and fix what's broken. And reconnect. I'm fragile.
But not that fragile.
Wanna come work for me? Could use a man like you.
The world's still broken. Same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me. I've got no ties to anyone or anything. I might as well be dead. I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Don't act like you're the same person. You've learned how to touch, to feel. You've connected with people. With us.
Everything I touch, I lose.
Sam!
Come on, Lou. One last delivery.
Oh my god, dude. We just did We're 5 chapters deep, brother. Man, my shoes are so broken. Oh my god. There better not be any more challenges in my way. At least it's not that far. This time.
I will hold you and protect you. So let love warm you till the morning. I'll stay with you by your side. Close your tired eyes. I'll wait, and soon I'll see your smile in a dream, and I won't wake before you go. And I still hear your heartbeat. Adorned, we're bound to watch that starlight. Eons without I'll stay with you in your mind. A single day I'll wait, and soon we're stranded on the beach in a dream. Too soon, but in our lives there's a truth to find the end. This new and tomorrow we must reach for to be heard. See the sunset. The day is ending. Let your heart sigh. See the sunset. See the
All right. Well, I guess we're here. You still with me, Lou?
poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
Thanks for everything.
Child's special. One of a kind.
A BB candidate.
Either that, or
A sacrifice.
a foundation. A bridge.
Brought you an astronaut. Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm gonna take you wherever you wanna go. Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you?
Captain, what are you doing here?
My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year.
The Void Out in Manhattan. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were the husband.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This is a woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
I have a duty to protect our country. Lies are an unfortunate necessity.
The President gave me the highest level access privileges. I've used them to manipulate the security system. We have 5 minutes before it resets, sir. 5 minutes to talk. Off the record. Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. You were my commanding officer, but I swore an oath to the President to protect her and the country at all costs. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home. Back then, I thought I was invincible. I thought I was some kind of action hero. But I'm not the hero. You are, sir. You're the reason I'm still alive. And it's past time I paid that debt. They're moving your son to a new facility tomorrow. you'll never see him again. He'll serve as the foundation of a new communications network. A sacrifice for a nation that no longer exists. I wrote down everything you need to know. It was the only way to keep it off the system. Burn it when you're done. The rest is up to you, sir. I believe this belongs to you, sir. I can't terminate your wife's life support from inside her room. System won't allow it. So, this is the only other option. An alarm is set to go off if she flatlines. I've rigged the system to spoof her vitals. But you won't have long. 5 minutes, tops. Don't hesitate, sir. This is the only chance you'll get.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. I promise you. My animal, Lisa. I'm sorry. Bibi? 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 Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Daddy.
Oh, dude. Why? I wanted to see more of it. I wanted to see what happened. The entire thing. Come on, why did you have to edge us like that? Alright.
I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order. A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it.
We're gonna see the remainder of it. Oh, here we are again. Right. Okay, oh, what do I do here? Bam. 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 Ah, stop hitting the walls. Ooh, hello there. Oh, shit.
Freeze! Hey, put it down! Drop it! Put it down!
Back off.
Back off! Get up! Don't do it! I'll handle this. Hold your fire.
Thanks for trying, John.
Stop!
Step aside, sir, or we'll be forced to open fire.
It's a dead end. He's trapped. Security will take it from here.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I screwed it up. I've ruined everything.
This room is off limits. No one goes in. When he's in there, sir, I saw him. You saw him all. Now check the other way. Go! Yes, sir.
No. Open it up deep inside.
Move, dumbass.
BB. Don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you. See the sunset. The day is ending. Let that yawn out. There's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you. So let love warm you till the When I found out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you and your mom, no matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore.
Get off of him! Now!
I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry. Sorry it took me so long.
Captain, look at you.
Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Oh my God.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John.
Let it go. Please.
Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
You told me your name was Sam Porter. But you're Sam Bridges.
What?
My son.
Wait,
My bridge to the future.
I think I know what's happening here.
Without you,
It's a plot twist,
I
right?
was just like any other Cliff.
You understand what's happening here.
Dead end. No way forward.
Bridge baby, that's why.
Nothing but an obstacle. Looking on at the world people like you were trying to build. Dividing people was the only thing I was ever good at. But not you, Sam. You bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. And mine. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Is this me?
Oh, God. Not BB2.
No, 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 no! Ah!
underwater again. I don't like being underwater. Oh my god, we're back here again. I'm growing tired of this very sight right now.
Sam. There you are.
Oh my god.
You want to go home? Let's go home. It's okay. I know the way.
The other side has been severed.
It was me who cut the cord. So yes.
A deathless repatriate in the world of the living. Should we decommission him?
In a manner of speaking. Take him out of the pod. I'll raise him as my own.
up. Come on. Come on, dude, wake up. Wake up. Come on. Wake up! Come on, dude, wake up. Ew.
I'll let everything play out for now. Alright, welcome back to the final stages after this whole credit sequence.
Every time we touch it shows worn out, worn out. I sense you like a broken window, the lack of something make a toast to the damned. Waiting for tomorrow when we're played out by the band. Drowning out our sorrows, what will become of us now? At the end of time, we'll be fine, you and I. Let's draw a line in the sand. Keep it straight and narrow. We had it all in our hands. We begged and then we borrowed. What will become of us all at the end of love? When we stopped looking up, you can
cute.
Louise.
My final thoughts about this game are pretty stellar. Let's start with the pros first. I have a lot of pros here. Even though this game didn't really shine brightly because based on the videos I've seen, people were not really fond of it. I don't know if a lot of people were not fond of it. I found the reviews of it online as good, at least on Google. The game journalist at least they had a really high rating on it. I based off of that, but again, in contrast, some YouTubers didn't really find this game that appealing. Well, I understand their reason for that. And before we get into that, this game shocked me. It really shocked me because first and foremost, this game is unlike any other game that I have played. It's a game that has such a beautiful environment. One of the things that caught my attention was how breathtaking every single scenery is. And the standard gameplay of it helped in the player taking the time to appreciate their surroundings. The standard delivery system mechanism, it just is an added element to the game that helps you appreciate your environment even more. Next thing that I really loved about this game is the music. The music matches the premise of this game. The premise of this game being the fact that the world is ending. You basically have to do whatever it takes to overcome that possibility. And in the end, the theme that they revealed is that the end is definitely inevitable, but that brings out the best in humanity. Now, that is just really, really great. But before we get into that, the music just fits the overall theme of this game. It just is. And I didn't find any songs unentertaining or boring at all. They really caught my attention, and the fact that they're well orchestrated uh, helped me in letting the songs play out. Let me appreciate the game even more. It definitely kept me off of being bored. Now, as we mentioned earlier already, the theme of this game is really, really nice. I love the theme of this game because it's not really that generic. I don't find any other games that have similar themes to this one. Games that I have played at least. All the other games that I played, they commonly have a recurring theme that would be either copied and pasted or inspired from others. But this one is really different. It gives off a different vibe, and it's definitely standing out in that sense. Even though the story was a bit confusing on my end, the big shocking plot twists here actually make a bit of sense if you take into account the different aspects that they introduce here, the different elements that they bring into the table. If you, in a way, uh, pile them in front of you, they actually make sense. The dots are actually connecting. So even though I am not a huge fan of plot twists because I can't wrap my head around them, I actually was able to catch a grasp of what was happening here, which I really appreciate. They didn't lay it out too bare in the open, but they didn't also make it too complex for people to understand. And I like that. I like that for this one. Let's see. The characters. The characters are definitely unique. You never see characters like this in any other game besides this. Well, their personalities, maybe you could see them in other games, but the way that each character just differs from each other. Like you have Lochner and Mama, two separate people, but it's just one person. It's like the Ka and Ha as described in the game. I'm not gonna elaborate on that because I'm gonna sound stupid yet again. But basically, the consciousness and the body separate from each other. It's so it's so what's the term? It's so captivating to find characters like this in a game, especially with those laid out concepts. Like Hartman, for example. Hartman is literally a guy that has issues with his heart. He basically has a heart attack just so he could uh, have a window of opportunity to search for his family. That is another unique thing. You never find that in any other game. That makes him so distinguishable from any other characters from other AAA games. I guess we could say that. That man, he definitely described himself as a Frankenstein, although it didn't really dive too hard into that. I wish they revealed his backstory a little bit more, but I guess we got some of it. We got Fragile, who is also really odd. She was a really strange character from the very beginning, but then I grew a liking to her even more towards the end there. Once we got a revelation of who she truly is, what her backstory was, it definitely made me feel for her. And I definitely grown more attached to her character. Um, and what else do we have? Higgs. Higgs is a really interesting villain, a charismatic one too. Troy Baker really knows how to play characters really well. I really like them. I found them charming, found him likable, even though he is a really entertain really what do you call it? Even though he's a villain, you find him really entertaining. He did play a significant role. He's not that forgettable, but Mads Mikkelsen, Mads Mikkelsen's character Clifford Unger is the real highlight of this all. He had a really tragic backstory, and that just made me like the character even more. After all the different revelations, the different pieces of memory that we just found as we went on along the story, made me like his character, or rather, feel sympathetic for his character. I just love uh, how they wrote him for this game. Who else? Who else? Die Hard. Die Hardman. I thought we weren't gonna explore, but we actually got more backstory. Even though we don't know what the dirty laundry is, at least now it makes it clear to us why he was summoned at the beach. And I did piece it together a little bit earlier when we saw him and Clifford. I did piece it there, but it's nice to see what actually transpired towards the end there and why he was also wearing the mask. Now let's get to the two final characters, the most significant ones in all of this. Amelie slash Bridget, which was the EE extermination entity. I don't remember the term was, but basically, there's still mysteries covering and blanketing her. Like, how did she manifest and took the form of a human? That's still a question that's floating around, but it's definitely interesting with what they did with her. I don't really feel anything in particular with regards to her, but everything in with her motives makes sense, I guess. I feel really neutral about her though. As for Sam, That was such a huge reveal at the end. I did not expect Sam to be BB at all. I didn't expect Sam to be the son of Clifford Unger. That was such an unexpected turn for me that was the least thing that I suspected. Actually, I didn't suspect anything from this fucking game at all. The storyline is just too unpredictable for me. And it just is always interesting when it presents new ideas and new pathways ahead. And I feel like I don't need to explain what happened. You can surely process it since everything is laid out there anyways. It's explained in the game as well if you've been paying close attention. As for the cons, I do find the gameplay a little bit repetitive. Well, not a little bit, a lot of it is repetitive. Like, in the first few chapters, basically, all you have to do is just deliver, deliver, deliver. It's like Amazon Express. Uh, that's all you had to do, basically. And what kept my interest going in this game was the storyline, the characters, the world building, and everything else. So I'd say the only con that I found in this game was that it was repetitive. But in the end, they definitely changed some parts of it. Like there was boss battles, different enemies in different areas. They mixed and matched a little bit. That's what I like about this. I feel like this game is a bit underappreciated. I say that in a way because it's not being talked about as much as other AAA titles. I guess it's being overshadowed because there are ones that are much more memorable than this one. But this one is gonna stick out to me. This one is definitely gonna be a game that will be in my memories and one that will make me say that, damn, I miss playing this game. Damn, I'm glad I played this game. And yeah, towards the end there, you can see how they just piled one tragedy on top of another, and that was a lot to take, honestly. And I'm glad they didn't kill Lou off because that would have been too much because they just piled one after another. It's just constant, bro. I mean, I did say that I do love a good tragedy, but well, it doesn't hurt to have sunshines and rainbows here and there. So yeah, I was Death Stranding. I'll definitely miss this game, and I'm glad that I was finally able to finish it. This is not a game that I regret playing. I'm glad I was able to experience this game for myself. Oh, another pro. Forgot to mention, the graphics are fucking realistic. Like you could see the actors. It's almost like a live version, bro. You could barely tell that it's a game. And one of the factors that redeems this game is that. So, anyways, having said that, I love this game. I really enjoyed my time with it. It's definitely a unique experience if you want to try it out for yourself. I really, really recommend it. Unless you're really not a fan of repetitive games, then this one is not for you. But if you want a new experience, definitely try this out. That would be all for today. This was longer than I expected. I never expected it to reach like 15 chapters. I thought it would have ended like chapter 10. But no, it kept going. And I have no problem for that, but I was just lulled into false sense, bro. Like, I thought the game was ending, but I thought we were 1 hour away. It turned out we were 6 hours away from the ending. But yeah, that was Death Stranding. Thanks everybody for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, everyone.